I'm Zoo, and welcome to my channel. I'm the owner of Zoo Group, a social media marketing company here out of Miami, Florida. And you probably come across this video because you're about to go to Portugal, or you just want to check out some cool drone videos and 4K quality. Whichever way, if you pass by this video and you're watching it, if you want to drop a like, you want to follow or not, it doesn't really matter to me. I just want to put this out because this is my first travel vlog. And I'm really excited about this trip. I'm actually going by myself, and I leave in the next couple hours, so I gotta start getting ready. I'm pretty much ready. I have all my batteries on my drone charged. I have everything else charged, external batteries, my laptop, everything is ready to go. Again, this is my first time going. I did get a COVID test this morning in order for me to land over there and show them the results, which were 48 hours prior to boarding, which is a rapid test. They also accept a test that's done 72 hours prior, which is a PCR. I preferred the rapid because I knew I was gonna get the results today and have to wait around. There are some other restrictions that come along with it. They don't, whether you have the vaccine or not, they don't accept the card at this moment, a vaccine card. They require a test. So you have to test negative in order to come into the country. So I am connecting in Paris. There's some requirements. With that, I gotta stay in the airport, and I gotta also fill out another document, which I was able to do. I will put all those links in the description below. Keep in mind that by the time that you watch this video, if it's a year after this video, I'm not gonna update it. So just double check and make sure those restrictions are the same, or if they've changed, or it's become a bit easier to travel. I hope so. However, it is possible to go there with or without a vaccine. You just gotta do your due diligence and follow through with information and make sure you get everything taken care of. So again, this is my first travel vlog. I'm gonna share some tips with you, some places that I'm gonna visit. However, it's gonna show you a lot more action-packed stuff. So like drone videography, different sculptures and architecture and things in that nature. I don't have like the perfect speaking YouTube voice and how I put things out there and information, have like this whole history background on Portugal, but I'm gonna do my best and give you guys information that could be relatable. Again, I'm very organized, I'm very structured, so I have everything kind of set up correctly, and I will make sure that I'm able to produce something for you guys to watch and enjoy to the best of my ability, and also for me to have fun, because that's what this is all about for me. So again, so a little bit, I have a social media marketing company, like I mentioned. I just published a book. It's called All in Your Head, Gratitude Guide. Me and my best friend, Aaron Guerrero, we have a podcast, and we also have a clothing brand. It's focused on mental health and not really caring about what people think and pursuing your dreams. It's a gratitude list with a quote on it's a daily meditation. I'm gonna put the link in the description below if you wanna check it out. If not, that's cool. We're gonna continue to grow, or we must go. So thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to showing this action-packed stuff. Let's go. Hey, day 2 check-in. So, it's been a very interesting day. I can't complain at all. I'm a little bruised up, got some cuts in order to get this view. But first of all, I went to Lisbon, and I got from there on a train on the metro and headed over to Sintra. It's gonna be hard to hear because of all the wind, so I'll try my best to speak very loud. However, I caught a metro over to Sintra, which is an amazing place to visit. It took about 45 minutes. It was €5 to get over there. The train stop station that I went to was Rossio, R-O-S-S-I-O, and I got here in 45 minutes. Then I went to visit the Palace de Pena, and then also I went to visit the Mouros Castle, which I'm going to show you some clips right now. Check it out. purchase a hop on, hop off bus pass, which cost only about 10 euros. And from there, after I went to visit the Palace de Pena and also the Moorish castle, I headed over to Cabo da Roca. Okay, that's where I was suggested to come visit. It's my style, like a Big Sur in California. So I came over here. That was like another 45 minutes by bus. But when I got off and I started to see the views and I started to hike, this is what I was able to come about. So these are the views. I made it all the way down here on a hike. Now, right behind me, there's a trail that heads right up. I didn't bring hiking shoes. I fell. I hurt myself. Probably not the safest scenario to be in, especially hiking by yourself. You should never do that. I risked it all for this vlog. No, I didn't risk it all just for this vlog, but I really wanted to soak it in and really be grateful for what I'm able to see here. So I'm the only one here on this beach. Nobody else is taking that trail down here. I took advantage of it. I had lunch upstairs, an amazing almond croissant with cheese and a hamburger. And so I'm just here. I'll probably stay here until the sunset and then head back. Try to leave early when you leave Lisbon so you have a full day. Now, I'm gonna go back to Sintra tomorrow or the day after so I can eat at a couple of the cafes and visit some of the other castles. But other than that, I look forward to showing the next couple clips. We're here on day 3 and I'm already thinking about not wanting to go home at all. I went this morning, got the Pastéis de Nata, which is like very, they're famous for. It's like a custard pastel and it's just delicious. I went to a very popular spot. I'm gonna put the link below so you guys can check it out. I took a bus from the center of the city over to there. It was about 27 minutes in the morning, and then from there I was like, I wonder what the day has for me. So I went to the Visions of Empire, which is a monument. I also purchased a unlimited metro and public transportation pass, which also includes discounts to monuments and museums, and then also has some free ones, and they were very helpful. They showed me a map. They mentioned a couple places I didn't even know existed that I'm gonna go visit. I think something called the Devil's Mouth or something. It's like this water formation with the whole tunnel. Yesterday was unreal. I went to, it was called Cabo da Roca, and I ended up hiking down. I mean, I think I mentioned it in the last clip, but I got some amazing footage today. I'm here at the Tower of Belém, which is right behind me. It's just amazing. I got some cool content. I also went to the Visions of Empire. I went all the way to the top. The weather, the sun just came out. It was just beautiful. And now I'm gonna head over to the Cristo Rio. I'm gonna catch an Uber because if I go to the train station, it's gonna take me about 30 minutes to get there by bus and get to the train. Then the train goes all the way into that section over the bridge, well, under the bridge. It goes over, and then it stops like in the middle. So that means I have to catch another bus over to Cristo Rio. So it'll be like an hour and a half. So I can just catch an Uber for 15 minutes and I'll be right there. But I don't know where else I'm gonna stop on the way. But I'm gonna keep you guys well informed. I'm trying my best here to show you guys some amazing spots with some amazing content. Hopefully I can get some more museums and monuments in as much as possible. But right now I'm just going with the flow and kind of staying in one specific area and trying to do all that instead of going out more north or south or west. I'm just going from like west to the center, and then from there I'll call it a day, and then tomorrow I'll do it again, but somewhere completely different. So stay tuned. I appreciate you guys following, and check out some of this content.
Here a traditional Portuguese snack. It's a cod fish cake. It's an old recipe from 1904. We have here Rafaela to show us how we keep the tradition. This is how they used to do it. We have the main ingredient, the dry codfish, and then it's mixed with potatoes, onion, garlic, parsley, and eggs. And this side we put a famous cheese from our farm, from Serra da Estrela, from Quinta de Lagoa. After that we take it, we deep fry it in olive oil, and it's coming as you see over here. And we suggest our Portugal experience.
Day 4, I'm still super excited about the city. I'm a bit more tired today. My legs are pretty worn out. I'm a little bit sore because of all the walking I've been doing. I've been non-stop, just on my feet. And yeah, yesterday I went to Cristo, like you just saw some footage. I also went to Parque Eduardo, which is a little bit more central in the city. And then I took a train back to where I was staying. And yeah, I caught a sunset on the water. It was beautiful. Had dinner with some friends, and then after that I went to Barrio Alto for some nightlife. Not really my style, but I went and checked it out anyway. It was thousands of people everywhere because the restrictions for COVID were just lifted yesterday, which was Friday. And so then, today I woke up a little late, got a late start, but it was actually good that happened that way because it was overcast and a little bit cloudy. So I started going to a couple museums. I went to the Museum of Coches, which I'm going to show you some footage of that right now. And then also I went to the Archaeological Museum, which was great. Like I mentioned, I got a pass for the metro, the buses, for the trolleys, for the trains to have unlimited, and then it includes a lot of free museums. So I was able to skip some lines, and it's amazing. It's available for 72 hours. I believe I mentioned it before. Back to Sintra tomorrow, and I'm gonna go visit a couple more spots that I haven't, but I'm actually gonna go with a local, and that local is gonna show me around spots that I don't even know about, or maybe not even tourists know about it. So I'm super excited to show you guys about, you know, some of that information, and share with you guys some of that information. So stay tuned, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Bom dia, everybody. Day 5 on the way. I'm here in a beautiful view. If you can see this, how amazing it is. This is the Señora del Monte. I went to the Castelo de George Castle. It was a huge line. I knew there was another viewpoint of the city that was untouched, and I wasn't willing to wait the line for the Castelo de George, so I came over to this point, Señora del Monte. I'm going to put the information in the description below. This is the morning, and this is what I see. You can see the bridge, the Cristo View is right over there. I mean, this place is unreal. It's just really emotional. Like, I'm really emotional. I'm like very touched by what I'm seeing right now, and I'm super grateful. And this is day 5. It's on the way. I'm going back to Sintra with a friend of mine from the States that lives over here, and I look forward to showing you guys some more content, but I'm gonna soak this all in. I'm not gonna talk much. Day 6, guys. Been super eventful day. Yesterday was crazy. I don't even know what weekday it is anymore, but I definitely want to let you know is you must have great walking shoes because my feet are killing me. Today was supposed to be a chill day, and I was supposed to just relax by the beach in Cascais. That's where I'm located right now. And I decided to, from there I took like a scooter, then I took an Uber, and I went all over the place. I went to the Boca del Inferno, which I'm going to show you some amazing drone footage of that. And I met a musician out there who's playing live music, and I was able just to plug in and sit down and listen to him for a little while. It was just a very, very magical place to be at, and the people are amazing. I went to a fish market, seafood market in Cascais, and I found a place that was supposed to be like one of the top rated places, and I had like lobster, shrimp, oysters, everything mixed up in like a rice. It's like a paella. It was amazing. I'm gonna put the name of that restaurant in the description below so you guys can check it out. It's well worth it. It was a little expensive, but I really wanted to have a really good lunch because it's been a while. I've been eating stuff on the go and just making sure I can get as much footage as possible. But it's been very eventful 2 days. I got a scooter waiting for me on pause right now so I can just keep taking off. I was gonna take the bus and the bus didn't come on time, and I said, you know what, let me just jump on this and take off. And thank God I did, because look at the view that I have behind me. I was able to catch all this, and I just came from the Inferno, so I took the same route of that road on Cascais, which is the beach that I went to, which is this way, and the Inferno is a little bit more west. And so when you come back east, you can actually catch I may be saying that wrong. Well, yeah, it's on the same road, so it's just coming down further to Lisbon. And so it's like, you know, it's Lisbon, Cascais, and then the Boca del Inferno. The Boca del Inferno is only about 10 minutes from Cascais, so it's a short walk. Scooter or an Uber is like 3 minutes. So I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna show you guys some amazing footage. Here you go. You went to Miami?
Miami, the car. I rent the car.
And you go to Orlando?
Go to the Orlando.
You like Miami?
Oh, very well, very well. And mojito.
Ah, mojito! right, this is it. Grand finale, day 8. I didn't check in with you guys yesterday. It was day 7. I just didn't have some time. I was really tired. It was supposed to be another chill day, and I decided to meet up with some friends that I met here in Lisbon. And we went around town. We went to Time Out Market, which is where they have like, you know, over 25, 30 stalls of different kinds of foods. It's very popular in Miami and also in New York, but the original one was here in Lisbon, which started in 2014. As I mentioned on my last check-in, I went to Cascais, I went to the Boca del Inferno. They had some live music. I got to record an artist and really put together some content for him. He was just an amazing individual, just super kind and nice. I couldn't make it to Porto. Porto was on my to-do list. I was gonna get a bus ticket for like 10 euros and then get an Airbnb, but I decided not to. There was just so much to do here in the city. I was already very tired. I wasn't sure about the weather. The weather was uncertain in Porto, so I decided not to go. But I want to take a second and tell you about this view right here, right behind me. This is, I came to see a sunset here. I'll put the name of it right here. It's gonna pop up in the caption. About a couple days ago, and then I realized this is the area that I really want to catch a sunset. So I checked out of the hostel I was staying in and got an Airbnb with this exact view. I was gonna go ahead and extend my trip till Saturday. Today is Wednesday, but only if this Airbnb was available for 2 extra days. So the gentleman in the Airbnb is super nice. He gave me a whole explanation of this area, which is like Alfama area, which this is like my preference of where I would hang out. If I would suggest anywhere that someone's coming to visit Lisboa, I would tell them to come to this area, not where my hostel was located, because that's very touristy. They mark up the prices for everything. But here, it's just, everything is right around the corner, and it has a lot of street art, which I'm gonna show you some content, some videos in regards to that, and some of my favorite artists collaborated together. So I got to see that piece. I got to see the ocean. Then I got to see the sunrise here. There's a couple. This is like the George Castle right up here. There's another location for a great sunrise on the other side and a sunset. So I'm gonna relax today here. I'm gonna make sure I can catch the sunset from this balcony in this Airbnb and just chill and be by myself for the last couple hours before I head back. Probably grab a little dinner around the corner at an Indian restaurant. But overall, this trip has been amazing. It's been, it's kind of like unreal for me because I'm not used to all the emotions and the people and how kind they are, and it just was unreal for me. And I'm really, really grateful that I was able to do. I don't take this for granted. This is very, very important to me. I know a lot of people will never be able to do this in their life, and I've been able, and I have the privilege to do that and still be able to work from my computer and still pursue my dreams. You know, I know that Europe is not, this is not the last time for me going, you know, coming to Europe. You know, get familiar with the bus pass, get familiar with the tram, with also the subway. Make sure you get your passes. You know, you can buy a day pass, I think a 2-day pass and a 3-day pass. I highly recommend that. Use Google Maps. Understand the differences of the colors of the tram, the train, the subway, the trolley, so that way you can tell the difference. Because I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or you know, anything that you want to know about the trip that I wasn't able to explain in this video, please send me a message or ask a question in the comments. Again, you know, I'm not like a professional vlogger. This is like my first vlog that I was able to do, a travel vlog that I wanted to do, and just kind of document really for me and myself, you know, and just my journey and showing everybody exactly what it is that I was able to do, because a lot of people don't know that Portugal is like such a beautiful country. I didn't even know I went to Cabo da Roca, which is that, you know, that beach I had all to myself that I climbed down and I hiked down to, which was not safe, by the way. That's the most western point in Europe, you know, and I guess the more you know. So I'm grateful to everyone that I came in contact with here on this trip. That has been amazing. I met people from Berlin, from Brazil, from Holland, I mean, everywhere. I mean, I became friends with them. I mean, it was really emotional leaving a group of friends that I met yesterday. We were all going our separate ways, and it was just the connection that we made in 72 hours is just, something that I'll take home with me, and it's not something that I'm used to back in the States. You know, everybody's just kind of like focused on their own thing and chasing their own thing. And I'm super grateful for this country, and thank you for you guys. Take care.